And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
And already we're underway here. Now it's Trossard. Bernardo Silva. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would have to highlight Zubamendi. It really is amazing how San Sebastian keeps producing these top-notch central midfielders for generations now. They're very hard-working ball winners, but with some of the silkiest passing skills to keep teams ticking, and he's got it all. He's never afraid to drop a shoulder and go through people either.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Here's Nico Gonzalez. Oh, Red, nice interception. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Bernardo Silva. Reinders. Saliba proves too strong. Kusanov. And it's Nunez.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Matthews Nunez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Haaland. And it's Ake. Nico Gonzalez. The most accurate pass. Kusanov calmly anticipates. Nico Gonzalez. Now it's Foden. Matthews Nunez. Crosses it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Ruben Diaz. Ball played for Matthews Nunez. Ruben Diaz. And Kusanov. Matthews Nunez. Rice. Stood up well to him there. Nico Gonzalez. And it's Bernardo Silva. Reinders. Now Ruben Diaz. Shifted it to the flank. What a throw in. Zubamendi. Saka. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Saka. Reinders. Now Ruben Diaz. Kusanov. Ruben Diaz. Here's Nico Gonzalez. Foden. And it's Nunez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saliba cuts out the pass. And it's Erdegaard. Timber. Oh, that's fabulous. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Nunez. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Reinders. Ake. Ruben Diaz. Here's Nico Gonzalez. Matthews Nunez. Nico Gonzalez knocks it out wide. And Kusanov. Ruben Diaz. And it's Ake. Bernardo Silva. And Reinders. It's come to nothing. Gives it back. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the second half gets underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign.
Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Saka goes short. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now they can spring out of defence. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Rice ready to try one, and a real chance to break the deadlock. He's gone direct.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Foden. Nico Gonzalez. Haaland. Ake. It's Ake. Now Ruben Diaz. Centre crossfield. Now it's Foden. And it's Bernardo Silva. Reinders.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now it's Saka. He's picked his way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Foden. Reinders. They continue each to cancel the other out. Spread neatly. Ake. Reinders. He's having a go. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive. Capier gets good distance on it. Matches Nunes. And it's Gonzalez. Ruben Diaz. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Ake. Knocks it into space, and he's in on goal. Trossard. And in Capier. Gabriel. And it's Ødegaard. And he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. Ødegaard. Out towards the flank. The movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he finish? Reinders. And Ake. Looks to the other side. Now Foden. And it's Gonzalez. Reinders. Out to the left it goes. And it's Ake. And here's Reinders. Ake. Short changes him with that pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Reinders. Bernardo Silva. Some really good ball movement. Doku. Oh, smashing header. No mistake. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and Gales are well and truly up.
Watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Incapuyi. Now it's Foden. That has been cut short. Spread out to the left. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Trossard.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Saka! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a...
Oh, that is asking. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Reinders. Here's Nico Gonzalez. Now it's Haaland. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, good spread. Tries to play it through. And time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it was